What's up, guys? Welcome to a very quirky track review. We are in a 2009 Honda Fit. The owner Ulysses did modify this to be track ready, although it still has the stock engine with a whopping 115 or so brake horsepower. I think at the wheels, maybe 90, 95 at most. We're out here at a blazing hot, over 100 degrees Thunderhill East bypass, which is a high-speed track. Not exactly the Honda Fit's strong suit, but you know what they've said on Hot Version and Best Motoring about just how amazingly stiff and rigid this Honda Fit chassis is. So let's see how this thing does. Got a little 1.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. Red line looks to be around 6,800. It's a hot day, and we're in a very low-powered car at a high-speed track. Let's just try to have some fun, shall we? I'll put the full mod list in the video description. Silver's dampers, 6 kg front, 3.2 kg rear, minus 2.7 camber in the front, 205 50/15 Falken RT660 tires, very sticky tire, OEM rear drum brakes, stainless lines, hybrid racing shifter, and this aftermarket steering wheel. Let's see how she does. All right, 09 Honda Fit, flat out. Brake pedal's already a little soft. Keep in mind we have an open diff on the front axle. There's so little power that I really don't think it even matters. No wheel spin. This thing turns really well. The initial turning is actually really sharp. There we go. A little bit of lift off oversteer. Good steering feel. It's not even accelerating here. Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Give me some power! Come on. 85, 90 miles an hour, maybe 95 on the main straight. Honda Fit versus FK8 Type R. Let's go, baby. Naturally aspirated power, baby. Bye-bye, S2000. Yeah, that's that. The RT660 tires fell off pretty dramatically after about 5 or 6 laps. Hold on, let me get yelled at first before I try to describe what it's like to drive a Honda Fit.
You go 4 off and 14?
I did, yes.
I'm gonna look under, make sure nothing's hanging.
I'm ready to come back in if that's okay.
You go back paddock?
Yeah.
All right, just go right up the medical ramp.
All right, cool, thank you. What a hilarious car. Let's get some AC going here. Outside of the obvious lack of power, this thing's so much freaking fun. And this might sound absolutely cliched, maybe even a meme at this point, but the chassis rigidity, this thing feels so solid just chucking it into a corner. There's so little flex from the chassis. It just feels like the suspension's doing all the work. You load it up, you unload it, you transfer the weight. There's very, very little slop. I kind of wish the rear spring rate maybe was a bit higher. It would maybe give this car a little bit more of an oversteery feel, but even the way Ulysses has it set up right now, it'll lift off oversteer all day long if you're intentional about it. Another 100 horsepower and a limited slip differential and maybe some better brakes. This thing would be an absolute weapon on track. Part of what makes this car so fun is because you can just drive it flat out. And I think even with another 100 horsepower, bringing this thing up to around 215 or so, you could still do that. Good steering feel. Obviously we need definitely a better seat than this OEM seat. I'm just like getting tossed left and right in the corners. But hey, for a car that costs just a few $1,000s to buy stock, and then I don't know how much Ulysses spent on the mods, but couldn't have been more than another few $1,000s. This thing's a lot of freaking fun. A shout out to Ulysses for letting me rip on his Honda Fit. Shout out to Lightspeed for hosting another great track weekend. Let me know what you think of the Honda Fit. I'd love to know what you guys who actually track your Honda Fit have done to your cars to increase the performance level. K20 swap maybe? LSD? Share your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.